Imagine a world where you can drive your car without contributing to climate change. This vision is becoming a reality with the rise of synthetic gasoline, a carbon-neutral alternative that could transform the energy market by 2033, reaching a staggering $30 billion valuation. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that synthetic gasoline might just be a band-aid solution to a much deeper problem. Synthetic gasoline, also known as e-fuel or synfuel, is a game-changer in the quest for sustainable energy. Unlike traditional fossil fuels, which release carbon dioxide when burned, synthetic gasoline can be produced using renewable energy and recycled CO2, effectively closing the carbon loop. This means that the fuel can be used in existing vehicles and infrastructure, making it a practical solution for reducing emissions without requiring a complete overhaul of the automotive industry. To understand how synthetic gasoline works, let's dive into the production process. It all starts with electrolysis, a method that splits water into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity generated from renewable sources like solar or wind power. The hydrogen is then combined with carbon dioxide, which can be captured from industrial emissions or directly from the air. This mixture, known as synthesis gas or syngas, is the foundation for creating synthetic gasoline. One of the key methods used to convert syngas into liquid fuel is the Fischer-Tropsch process. This technique, which dates back to World War II, involves reacting syngas under high pressure and temperature in the presence of a catalyst to produce long-chain hydrocarbons. These hydrocarbons can then be refined into gasoline. Modern advancements have made this process more efficient, as demonstrated by Shell's Pearl GTL plant in Qatar, which produces over 260,000 barrels of synthetic products daily. However, the Fischer-Tropsch process isn't the only game in town. Another method, called methanol-to-gasoline, MTG, converts syngas into methanol before refining it into gasoline. This approach is favored by companies like ExxonMobil due to its higher yields and better compatibility with existing refineries. According to a review in Science Direct, MTG processes offer a more streamlined integration with current infrastructure, making them a viable option for large-scale production. Innovations in catalyst design and process optimization are driving down the costs of synthetic gasoline production. The Brainy Insights synthetic fuel market analysis predicts that the global market for synthetic fuels will grow to $30.95 billion by 2033, with a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 20%. This growth is fueled by advances in carbon capture and utilization, which allow CO2 from industries like cement production to be transformed into valuable fuels. Despite the potential, there are still significant challenges to overcome. Producing synthetic gasoline is energy-intensive and currently more expensive than traditional fossil fuels. However, as renewable energy costs continue to fall and carbon pricing mechanisms become more widespread, the economic viability of synthetic gasoline is improving. For example, companies like Topsoe are developing hybrid solutions that combine natural gas reforming with renewable energy to produce methane-rich gas, which can then be converted into gasoline. This approach helps reduce costs while maintaining low emissions. From an environmental perspective, synthetic gasoline has the potential to be carbon neutral, provided it is produced using renewable energy and recycled CO2. This aligns with global decarbonization goals and offers a way to keep internal combustion engines relevant in a cleaner energy future. Automotive giants like Porsche are already investing in e-fuels, recognizing the importance of this technology in achieving sustainability targets. Looking ahead, the success of synthetic gasoline will depend on regulatory support and technological breakthroughs. The Spherical Insights market forecast projects that the synthetic fuel market will grow to $31.38 billion by 2033, highlighting the sector's potential. For industry insiders, collaborating with innovators in electrolysis and catalysis could open up new revenue streams and position synthetic gasoline as a cornerstone of sustainable mobility. But here's the part most people miss. While synthetic gasoline offers a promising solution, it doesn't address the root causes of our dependence on fossil fuels. Is it enough to simply replace one type of fuel with another, or do we need a more fundamental shift in how we think about energy consumption? What do you think? Should we focus on synthetic fuels, or is there a better path forward?